We're staying in room 210, or 210 to some people. Come in and take a look around. So let's shut the door quickly. So me and my beautiful wife Emma, we are staying in a pod hotel in Cardiff, and we thought this might be a good idea to try sort of like an inside cabin style thing for a cruise ship as well. So this is not your normal Premier Inn. So should we start by going around the room? We got these awesome features, the lights. I actually really like this. What's your thoughts on it, Em?
It's lovely. It's like really bright, which obviously you need because we haven't got any windows.
As you go past here, if you have got a double bed, it is really tight. So if you got like mobility needs, you would need an accessible room, which you do here. And I've seen them in other people's videos, they're quite big. So if we just squeeze through here, you will see with the TV, decent sized TV I think for the room.
Yeah,
what
it's
do you
not
think?
bad. Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
And
it does it tilt?
Yes, it does tilt. I wouldn't imagine it's a smart TV, but we'll answer that for you in the morning. We're not going to do it right now because we're going to see Paul Smith tonight, so we need to get ready for that sharpish.
We need to.
I love the fact the amount of space with this. They utilise this.
Yeah, that's handy little shelf space there.
I'm not too sure what to make about this padding though.
Yeah, it's a bit... I think it's because they can do the beds in different configurations, so it's supposed to act like a sort of headboard thing. But
yeah, there's some scuffs and marks here, but it's nothing major to write home about. I think for what we paid for it, £26 for a night. I can't remember the breakfast price, but the breakfast wasn't very much either. But we'll give you obviously a full review in the morning. But something I do actually love is this. You don't get this in a normal Premier Inn. What colour should we have?
pink.
Ooh.
I was thinking pink.
Oh,
it read my mind.
Green, blue. Right, should we put the lights back on for
So it's
now?
like a light box. That does kind of simulate a kind of like a window effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's
Another thing I've noticed as well is over here you've got these hangers. I quite like it. However, it does look like it should open by here, but it doesn't.
no, it's just like a pretend
wardrobe. Yeah. This bottle opener. There is a bottle opener here.
Yeah.
Which is quite good because of some hotels we stayed in we pay a lot more money for and it doesn't even have a bottle opener.
Yeah, true.
More
a plug space there.
I'm not even going to pretend I know how to use this, so I'll let Emma play with this later.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that. That's obviously your aircon and heating.
Obviously there's a full-size mirror behind the door by here as well. So, hi guys. I don't think Emma's ready to be in the video. She still needs to get ready for Paul Smith.
Yes, not quite ready. Oh, there's the air conditioning unit there. That's what I got above the door.
One other thing, as we arrived, I will say it was a bit difficult finding the place because it's off of where actually the postcode takes you. but it's a massive car park in all fairness, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was attached to David Lloyd Fitness Centre, so if you're ever stuck, then you could probably put that into your Google Maps and you'll find it. But it's literally just around the corner from the postcode.
What time's the bar open till here again?
Well, she said, if I remember rightly what she just said, until 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's for food and drinks, but we will have to check that obviously later. But
shall we have a look in the bathroom?
Yes, let's have a look at this bathroom.
It's a lovely sliding door. Look at that. That's like our door at home, so we got a wooden one.
Yeah, it is similar, isn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look. See what it's like.
So I'll be hiding from you later, Emma.
That's
and
fine.
You've had too much to drink at Paul Smith, too much wines. Oh, right. So, where's the light? I'm assuming this is the light, yes.
Yeah, there we are.
Okay, shall we see how big the shower is as that?
Yeah, in you go.
In we get.
Is it tall?
Oh, you know what?
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty decent size. I'm about 6 foot, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
So, yeah, that's
So
and it does go up a little bit more, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually. That's very. You get Bayless and Hardens.
Nice.
So no expense spent there. So
Yeah.
I thought it would have been the cheap like soap box.
Yeah, some of the videos we've seen, it's just had like soap and things like that on there, and it doesn't have the actual bottles. Same again.
But
so
yeah.
I think they must have changed this because before, like I said, they just had like the generic soap and everything.
Toilet, obviously I'm not going to show you all how to use a toilet. I imagine you all know how to do that. I am a teaching assistant, but that's not my job. I used to be a care worker, so I can do it, but I'd rather not.
Yeah. Should we test the power? See
yes.
the shower, if we can work it
if
out.
I can work it out, here we go. I bet that's the heat, so I bet this is it.
Look at.
Oh, silly me. I put our.
Oh, we forgot it. Oh,
it's fine.
never mind.
It's fine. It's full of floor, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a decent power, actually.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I can't grumble so far for what we've paid.
We'll see what it's like when we actually
How about
have a
I come
shower.
up to the shower to talk a minute?
I think it would be a good idea because it's not. I mean, as you can see here, it's not the biggest of bathrooms, but it'll do. It's compact and bijou, I'd say.
My first take on it, for the price we paid, I'm actually very impressed, but obviously we'll give you a full review in the morning. We're going to go now because we've got to get ready for Paul Smith, and hopefully we'll add some more clips onto this video for you. Cheerio!
Bye! So, when Matt said he wasn't quite sure what these side rails are all about, I think he's quite satisfied with finding his corner there. Enjoying your TV, Matt?
Yeah.
So, after further inspection, as you can see, the TV does actually come out and it tilts and moves right around. So, much better to have a look and watch that while you're in bed. And also, we have just found information about breakfast. So breakfast is £4.50, and for that you get a breakfast bap and a drink, either bacon, sausage, or a gourmet sausage bap, and different drinks like orange juice, latte, cappuccino, etc. Then you also got the bar menu here, variety of drinks as you can see. You've got the different cocktails, wines. Oh, there's not non-alcoholic as well. You've got your spirits for the spirit lovers out there. Then your beers, soft drinks, and of course the nice hot drink just before bed. I'm just going to flip it over, and then you can see you can have the options there of light bites like tortilla chips, skin on chips, crispy chicken goujons, pizzas, curries, and some nice desserts there. If you want to go healthy, they've got the fruit salad there. If you want to be indulgent, you can have a triple chocolate brownie. I know which one I'm going to have.
Or if you like me, you can have all the lot of that. You can have it. Well, you'll have to film me with my arm on my hip. I got my shoe half on. I'm standing here like an empty.
Never mind.
Oh, well, I think it's time to get ready.
Yeah, I think it's time to get ready and have a drink. Okay, see you later, guys.
Oh, that's where it's at with the road. I've spilled a little bit up next to us. I look there, with that. Having breakfast this morning in the Premier Inn Sip Hotel. Emma has gone for orange juice with the sausage bap, which I got to run down and get. And I've gone for a coffee. However, I'm very shocked and surprised and happy to learn it's not just normal coffee. You can have lattes, cappuccinos, etc. They also do hot chocolates, to my pleasant surprise, for breakfast, which I know the kids would love. Got our breakfast. We got vegetarian sausage I've got in brioche bun, and Emma's got actual sausage in brioche bun. You can have it on a separate plate. They did ask, but I just didn't bother because it was easier to carry up the stairs on one plate. So let's tuck in and see what we make of the breakfast.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So we've woken up here in the Premier Inn Sip Hotel. I would say the beds are more on the firm side, wouldn't you say, Emma?
Yeah, definitely a bit more firmer than I like. They weren't too bad. Did have a bit of broken sleep, but not too bad a night's sleep.
To be fair, I was quite happy with it, but I'd sleep in a tree, to be honest. So
it was nice and dark in here as well, wasn't it? Obviously, because we didn't have a window as well.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll get onto later, but let's go to breakfast in a minute. So we had our breakfast this morning. I had the veg option, obviously being vegetarian, Emma had sausage. I thought it was very decent for what we paid, £4.50, considering the latte I had yesterday was £3 odd. Yeah, I was more than happy with it. I really enjoyed it. And you said your sausages were cooked perfectly, didn't you?
Yeah, nice. You know, sometimes you get sausages and they're just like shown to the grill. So they were perfectly cooked for me anyway. Depends on how you like your sausages, I suppose. So
let's get on to the room then. So the room itself, for £26 a night, I think it's a bloody bargain. However, I don't think I could stay here longer than 2 nights, and I think Emma said the same, guess?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, like, it is a small room. You get what you pay for, basically. So, I mean, like you said, £26. It is a bargain. It's clean, and it's got pretty much everything.
But not everything. There's a few things that I would have liked in here.
Yes.
Can you guess what they are?
Something that makes a cup of tea, maybe.
Well, that's you, isn't it?
Very funny.
No, yeah, I would have liked the kettle. That's the only major thing, which I'm quite surprised at, because I do like my baths as well. But the shower's perfectly happy with, to be honest with you. But yeah, the major thing, if I was staying longer, I would definitely need a kettle. One thing I will say, when we're sleeping, it's absolutely pitch black in here, which I really liked. I think Emma was scared the Hulk was going to come and get her or something. She used to be scared of the Hulk, for anyone who didn't know.
Yes, I used to be scared of the Hulk when I was little. So
so what are your thoughts on the light box instead of the window, Em?
It's alright, actually. It's nice. You know, obviously you can have the different lights, colours and everything. I'm sure like kids, teenagers would love that, choosing which colour to have on and everything. But it's weird not having a window, but it wasn't a massive issue at the same time.
To be honest, I think if I was going to choose between here or a normal travel lodge, believe it or not, I would pick here. I think it's an absolute bargain, as I said. Yeah,
definitely, because I mean you can pick up travel lodge rooms fairly cheap depending where it is and what offers they get on. But yeah, if it was just like a one night overnight stay, I definitely would, you know, go for one of these.
Well, considering it was a weekend price too.
Yes, that's true. And we do use Premier Inn quite a lot, actually. The normal hotels they do, and those beds are absolutely amazing. But yeah, I definitely would do this one over Travelodge.
So I hope you've enjoyed our vlog and review of the Premier Inn Sip Hotel here in Cardiff. Next week we're going up to Doniford Bay Haven, which we've never been before, and we're staying in a silver grade caravan. We're taking the kids on holidays with us, so there'll be some activities we're doing as well in that vlog. So obviously we'll review the park, we'll review the caravan. Sak is doing football target thing with me in the put more
Yes,
that thing
yeah.
or something.
Millie's still deciding what activity to do, but we are going on Eurovision weekend, so we're going to have a Eurovision party as well.
But my pick is for Eurovision to win. I'm going to be bold now. Everyone said Sweden. I'm going to go Austria. What do you reckon then?
I do like Austria's song, so we'll just wait and see.
I like Finland as well.
Yes.
Um,
It's a bit outlandish, really, Finland, but say no more.
Yeah, so thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe because we are a new channel. Sorry, excuse my dyspraxia words, getting my words out of my mouth there. Please like and subscribe because we are a new channel and it would massively help us and we really appreciate it. We got cruises coming up as well this year for you to enjoy and other holidays. So yeah, and if you enjoyed it, please like this video. Cheerio!
Bye, guys.
Our hearts beat to the city.